In today's UnitsPro demonstration, we're going to be discussing the importance of dashboards in the application. As an overview, the process begins with reference data, which then feeds into the contract data, followed by the project design and bid processes. You're then able to execute the project, followed by a project closeout. And after the closeout is completed, or as part of that, we do a performance feedback data into the contract, and that completes the cycle. Throughout the entire process, dashboards play an extremely important role in providing information to users and executives. UnitsPro is a dashboard-driven application where each role has a unique dashboard configuration as set by the owner or the owning work group. On the screen currently, you'll see we have 7 applications open. 3 are for the owner, being the owner contract manager, an area manager, and a project manager. And for the work groups, we have a work group contract manager, a project manager, a payroll specialist, and a billing specialist. So to dive into this just a little bit deeper, to see just from the surface, what do we have in UnitsPro? We're going to take a look at this owner contract manager. The contracts dashboard utilizes what's known as a drill through process to get to more detail and a drill down process. Exploring that slightly more, the drill down process expands and collapses data to get into greater detail as may be required for this individual's role and what they're interested in. In this particular case, it's demonstrating that all of the elements of a particular contract have been completed and turned in and approved for a specific work group. On a drill through report, there's a link that will take you to a lower tier report for further detail. And in this particular instance, we've got greater detail for a subcontract associated with that master contract. So transmission construction has a subcontract for Arkansas transmission, Louisiana transmission, Mississippi transmission, and Texas transmission. And here's information for the Arkansas transmission subcontract. And again, you can drill down into more and more detail and just continue until you hit the very bottom layers of what you're looking for. These dashboards and the data within them are fully configurable to your specifications and to your needs. In this window here, this gives you access to the various dashboards. So we're in the contracts now. We can go to jobs. And here we see a summary of all the jobs for which this contract manager has an affiliation. We can look at invoices. And again, this shows invoice information, total incurred amount, invoices not started. So this is earned dollars, not started. Billings that are in process by the work group but not yet submitted, approved, rejected, paid. So all the various information that you're looking for at the tip of your fingers. Drilling down into this, it just takes you into the subcontracts, takes you down to the next layer to the jobs, and so on and so forth. In this particular layout, we have 3 different reports being rendered here. A couple of summary reports for this particular contract manager. Again, we will work with your contract managers or any role to make sure that we're providing the information that's needed in the form that's needed to best help them utilize this tool. There's other buttons here to help you quickly get to other transactions. And then to get into further detail, these are the tabs on the dashboard. So here's a list of all of the jobs that are associated with contracts for which this contract manager is accountable for, and associated reports. Reports are organized by group. If we want to see a progress report and a project workdown report. It opens up. It shows the plan for that project, shows the actual, and then the PM's reforecast. So this job here probably hasn't been reforecast this week. Looks like it got off to a slow start, but the PM is still saying I'm going to complete it on schedule, but about a week behind right now. In this tool, you have the ability to export the data to several formats. That you can now use and send out to your work groups as necessary. So again, quick and easy reports. And any report that's available within UnitsPro is available in a subscription also, where we can program that a particular report will run on a particular day, particular time, and will be sent out to a static group of recipients so that you don't have to go after this data. We deliver the data to you. If we move on, you can see the dashboards are all very similar, but yet every role's dashboard is slightly different. It's only for their jobs, and it's configured in a way that would best be useful to them. So similar but different. If we come over to a project manager, one of the things that makes UnitsPro unique is that it's a very collaborative system. The owner will enter their design into the system using their specifications, share those with the work groups so the work groups can supplement and price them, and from that the work group can get all kinds of information such as an estimate, which in our experience meets or exceeds the level of detail that the internal work group is looking for. Summary level information on cost, metric information, cost broken down by cost types. So this entire page is breaking up the job by cost type. If we go to a second page, it's going to break up the estimate by phase code. And if we go to the third page, it's going to break up the estimate by unit. As you can see, this is a very simple sample job, only 2 different units, but for demonstration purposes, it shows you exactly what you're looking for. There's so much more that can be shown on the dashboards and the dashboard-driven architecture within UnitsPro, but we really need a couple of hours to sit down and walk you through and understand what it is that you need and how you need it given to your people. So please give us a call, and we'll be happy to walk you through and show you what we can do for you in a very quick order of business.